Alrighty, welcome back everybody. Starting off with week 4. Before we get into it though, I just want to point out this leaderboard. I mean, look at this. It is so close. I mean, obviously KT, Honor Life are falling behind. They're 8 wins behind, but like, as you get closer, like, look at this. 1 win behind. All these teams are 2 wins behind, 3 wins behind. It's very close. Dumb1 have also been kind of the upswing. Same with Nongshim. A lot of these teams have been looking pretty good, so... Also, there's a bit of a side effect, like with Brion losing 2 players now. They are going to be on the downswing until they figure things out. So that is kind of like why things look this close, but still, it is a very close, very competitive league right now. With that being said, let's get into this draft. We're going to wait until that's locked in, and then we'll talk about the draft as a whole. Oh, wait, what were they teasing there for a moment? That was interesting. Rise. Would have been funny. Alright, let's talk about this. So, Corki, we're on 12-12. Corki, Ari, Renata, and then we're finally starting to see Gwen being present again. I don't know why she was just completely forgotten about. She does have a rework coming up. Or not like a rework, it's like an adjustment. A rework's not the right word. It's an adjustment, and I don't think we're going to be seeing her in pro play anymore after that. It is an adjustment that makes her not as bonkers, but still okay. But nonetheless, we're probably not going to see her be as present as she was, but we see the Gwen band coming through. A Senna band coming through over here for Nongshim. We're going to go for Seraphine immediately. And then Belveth, right off the bat, the first patch that she's opened, Belveth is picked. So that already lets us know that teams like how it feels in scrims. And they want to play it. I actually have not seen Belveth in professional environment yet, so this will be interesting. Then we have Tom Kench to wrap up the Senna. And then I wonder if they knew that they were going to go for these two. But anyways, Tom Kench here. And then, because the reason why I said it, you can go, what's it called? The Senna Seraphine, that's what it is. There's also Seraphine Kench. So, but anyways. So you have Sitab rocking the Viego. I forgot the name of the champion for a while there. Locking in the Viego, and then we have Ornn being picked there. It's going to be Silas and Kale, and then Aphelios Victor. The Silas band is interesting. It makes you think that they want to go TF, since that's like one of the most popular counter picks, but we see them go Azir instead. But yeah, they go Ezreal. I mean, probably because it's a Kali bullies TF from what I've seen. And then we see Camille, Kali, and then the Azir is going to be locked in. This is an interesting draft. I don't know how I feel about it just because of the Belveth. It's going to be a really big wild card. So it'll be interesting to see how she's going to be played. Let's go into the runes. We look at the runes. And we see she's going Conqueror. Conqueror. First strike on Camille is interesting. Grasp over there for the Ornn. Everything else seems pretty normal. Nothing really out of the ordinary. I've been seeing First Strike becoming a lot more popular on split pushers. But mostly on the early game ones that fall off. Like Jace. Seen First Strike on him. Yeah, they're showing the Belveth. Sylvie's gonna go red. Hey, Krugs. I don't think I've ever seen that pathing before in my life. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. Let me clarify with that. I'm not saying it's a bad pathing. It's probably just because of how Belveth is. But I don't think I've ever seen a CL jungler go red to Krugs. Usually it's red to Raptors. Satab is already struggling against this Azir. It's a tough matchup. He just bullies you if you try to CS. Look at that. Melee into Azir is rough. That's why he's so good into Yasuo, for example. That's why I was surprised to see Yasuo. Oh, watch out there. And the meta, considering Azir has been getting more playtime. Well, I shouldn't say he's in the meta because it's really only like 1 or 2 people playing it, but yeah. Tank highlights, very good. Is that a Belveth gank? Never seen one of those in my games before. How come my Bel'Veth doesn't gank me? Actually, that's not true. There was one game where... Who was I playing? I was playing Kane, and I was, like, trying to get to 3. And then I get to 3, and I'm like, alright, what lanes can I gank? And I look at the scoreboard, and I see Bel'Veth has already gotten 4 kills, and it's like, what happened? While I was hitting level 3 to where Bel'Veth got 4 kills. Are you guys dying to level 2 Bel'Veth? Now, maybe. Maybe Nongshim looking to get a little bit of early game Bel'Veth going. Seraphine already backing is not good. But they're also going to recall, so... Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I didn't think they would recall. Oh, Sylvie's back. That was really greedy by Piero. I have no idea. So, like, what I thought he was going to do, right, is right about here, he's staying for CS. I thought that when he saw Sylvie here, oh, he greeted for the cannon. That's what happened. He came out of brush for cannon. He was like, maybe I stay. Yeah, see, I thought he was going to go into the brush and then W, like, towards Sylvie while Sylvie was walking towards him. But apparently that did not happen, and he died. And, yeah, that was very greedy. Especially because didn't they see Sylvie? Yeah, they did. And they died to him anyway. That is just incredibly greedy by DRX's bot lane. But I think, yeah, they're newer, so you expect errors. Or no, Plata Imperial. No, they're not actually. Who am I thinking of? It's Nongshim actually that are in the new bot lane, so making errors versus the bot lane that should be making errors themselves is very weird. I did not think the fight was going to go that way. Let me slow it down. So, no vision. Ornhorn comes through. This is the knockup. See, Clear plays this really well. And it's just tragic. They've missed everything at this point. Yeah, and I thought here. This is when I thought, alright, this fight, although it was good for DRX, it's kind of doomed. But the ultimate, it's flashed. But Sponge still somehow gets the kill. Ezreal barely misses, but it's not going to matter. Fantastic play by Sponge. And really, really good by Clear, though. Clear is the real MVP in that situation. If he didn't delay that well, that long, no way that Sponge makes that play. Like, look at this. Ornhorn's coming. Used his ult to avoid it and to avoid the knockup. I mean, Arino, did the knockup miss? Where's the knockup? Oh, yeah, the knockup misses. And then ult to avoid the Ornhorn. Stuns, locks down Sylvia. W lands, and it's just like Clear plays this so well. Waits just patiently too. Makes him think that he's basically abandoning this fight. Once it becomes 2-on-1, he re-enters. It's easy peasy. And while we were gone, Ezreal died. So I would like to see how that happened. Maybe. There we go. This is what I mean. This is just greed. That you learn with experience not to greed like this. You are never safe. Especially, I would have expected the Senna to make a play there. Senna has flash shield. Tom Kench has flash. They both have summoners. You're not surviving this. They can either kill you here or they wait and dive you and kill you. I think they were waiting because of this right here. But as soon as the Bel'Veth became occupied, it's free real estate for DRX. And that's why I think that's why he chose to move up at that time, because Akali was occupying Belveth. He knows he's safe to make whatever play he wants to. Flash Q, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Not a good look at all. But DRX are starting this off well. And this game's interesting because both these teams are on the upswing recently. They've been playing a lot more in form. DRX are a team I'm very interested in. Ooh. What are they going for there? They're just looking to thin the wave? I don't understand. See, also, when they first picked the Seraphine, I thought it would have been ADC Seraphine. It was interesting to see that end up going support. Maybe a little bit greedy by Clear here. Did he? Oh wait, maybe not. Oh, did they not see the Belveth that entire time? Never mind. Sylvie with the fantastic setup. Wait, did something cancel the knockup? Oh, the stun. I didn't know that. Oh no, it's a W that can't be interrupted, right? That was a really good gank setup by Sylvie. A tiny bit greedy by Clear, but I also would have. I mean, most top laners think they're safe here. Just a little bit too forward though. By the way, if you're in solo queue and you're a jungler, lane ganks very underrated. No one ever sees them coming in most elos. Okay, let's. So ult comes down here. I think this just ends up being a big, yeah, an easy gank. They're gonna pop. Who has Herald? No, wait. Someone has Herald. Was Herald used? I'm just. Oh, there it is. I was like, who has Herald while this guy's popping Herald? That's tragic. Now, Sponge is going to make this very hard for Sylvie now. Now that top lane tower is gone, that top lane is top jungle, I should say, is very free to invade. Two control wards there. Hmm. I don't like seeing Nongshim being this inactive. They have pick potential on their team, and they're just not. Oh, I thought he stole it. They have pick potential on their team. It seems like they're just not using it. Uh, okay, now we're starting to see them kind of do something. Maybe not, actually. I don't know what they're doing. I thought they were gonna go on Camille for the pick. I guess they got cut off by Sponge. But now they're just taking this top tower and you're not doing anything about it. Why? They're just all over. Like, look at this map movement from Nongshim, right? Like, how long are they dancing around over? What is it? I mean, I get that his job is to get XP, right? But like, look at this. Walks all the way over here. Walks all the way back. Walks all the way over there. Walks all the way up there. He's like, no, 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 I gotta walk all. Wait, hold on. What are we doing? Okay, wait. Okay, now we go top. And then now he's top and he gets poked out. Or he gets traded out. And then meanwhile, like, Azir's. Oh, Azir's farming. Okay. Mm, yeah, just see it. Just I feel bad for just sitting here and watching and not talking about it. It's like not a lot is happening really. Like DRX are just they're just slow bleeding out Nongshim, and there's okay. Actually, this maybe could be big. Nope, they're just gonna run away. Like they're not. They're down like a little bit of gold, but it's just getting worse and worse. And it doesn't feel like Nongshim want to do anything about it. That's effective. They're just all they're doing. Like every time they've attempted to get a pick, like the entire game, it's just been here. They've only tried to make plays here in that little brush, and then they get pushed out. Their top jungle gets taken. It's just it's painful. It's pain. They're just waiting to scale. Basically, they're just waiting for ornaments, waiting for their late games to get late game carries to get items. But I don't like that they're just waiting to either get bled out or to scale. Like you guys have Azir, you have Ornn, you have Seraphine, but you're using ults defensively every time. Like that. Okay. Now they finally decide to make a pick. But Tom Kench comes over, saves, delivers. Decent Ornhorn. But like Blessing is... Oh, Blessing's not dead actually. Maybe Clear's dead. Okay. Now they're running away from you. Dragon's up in 7. Keep going, keep pushing forward, Nongshim. Clear has teleport, so he's going to be back in this fight in a moment. They need to... Oh, go. You have numbers. Go. You have numbers. You have numbers. No, you don't. Ah, and they're flanked by a Kali here. Oh, this is so bad for Nongshim now. Oh, they're stuck between... They have no exits here. They have to... They're forced to fight. Ultimate... No one really has ultimate. Kali's about to have ultimate again. Excuse me. Kali's about to have ultimate again. Sylvia's ultimate. Sponge is about to have ultimate again. We'll probably have it if he can just get a... Well, I mean, not probably. We will have it if he gets a reset. That's what he's looking for. A Kali ult too. Yeah. It's just... It feels like Nongshim are being too passive. It feels like they're being way too passive. I mean, you're starting to scale already. You saw what you could do in that team fight. You need to not just wait, or like they won the fight and they're like, oh, hold on, guys, DRX aren't ready to fight yet. They have a couple people recalling. Let's give them a chance. Give them a fair fight. And then they lost the fair fight when they had numbers for a moment. They could have gone. They get flanked by Akali here. Good snare, but it's like, man, look at the damage from Akali and Sponge. Clear putting in work too. The Akali is just nuts. Clear too. Very nuts. DRX solo laners are very nuts. But it's not even that they're playing extremely well. It's just that Nongshim are losing to themselves, it feels like. It feels like they're just allowing the game to be played at this pace, which isn't favoring them right now. Wasn't favoring them before, especially now. It's especially not favoring them. Oh, Sponge could be picked here. Nope, uses ultimate. Wow. Wow. What is Satab doing? He's just limit testing. I'm surprised that it took so long for Fiesta to get help. Like, look. I mean, he gets the help that he needs and lives, but like, it took a while for him to get help. But Satab should not have gone for that. But I think DRX this could still be the siege. Nope, never mind. They're leaving. I mean, they have to leave, I guess. Oh, and that teleport behind them. Oh, not good. No Azir ultimate though. Yeah, maybe not the... Well, I mean, let's watch this slowly. Because the thing is, I'm not entirely sure if this is the fight, right? You don't have Azir ult, you don't have Ezreal. Now Ornhorn has been used. You didn't really pick anybody with it. You're in a bit of an awkward spot. Oh, very good ultimate from Blessing. But they're just, are they strong enough? No. the Viego is too strong. Oh, is that it? Oh! That was, no, Camille took one. Okay, it wasn't a Penta. I thought that was the Quadrical. I was like, no! No, it was a triple. Still impressive. Very good play from Sponge. That is GG, I'm pretty sure. That it is. So yeah, I just feel like, I mean, jungle gap for sure. I'm not sure if Belveth is the answer, but it did seem like DRX were a lot more proactive than Nongshim pretty much the entire game. I just don't like how Nongshim accepted the game being played at that pace. Nope, they didn't go for picks, weren't trying to turn up the heat, weren't really trying to do anything. Even at the point where they were skilled to the point where they could fight these 5v5s, like that 5v5 was close. Even though it was 1 for flat 5, that was a pretty close 5v5. And they just, and imagine if they weren't as ahead as they were, because if they were a little bit more ahead, if they had been proactive for those picks, it feels like they're not using the full potential of their team. They have 3 people with fantastic pick abilities, and everyone on their team can follow up on picks. So it just feels really weird from Nongshim. Maybe they'll be more proactive next time they play a comp like this. They usually are. It was very weird.